Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. One of these days, I'm going to do that Good Morning Vietnam thing somehow.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you did. I'm not going to lie, Jay. It's on my mind too sometimes. Good
Anyway,
morning.
it's a wonderful Friday. I'm Jay Walter,
And I'm Brad Neufeld.
and we're moving into Friday. It's almost the weekend.
Again, yep.
So we're going to have our quote for the day. Brad's going to give us a resilience tip, and then we've got another fun fact for Friday. So we'll start off with our quote. It's from Simon Sinek. If you hire people just because they, did I say that wrong?
No, that's
Oh, you're reading ahead.
Yeah, I read ahead this time, Jay. Forgive me.
If you hire people just because they can do a job, they'll work for your money. But if you hire people who believe what you believe, they'll work for you with blood, sweat, and tears.
And I believe that, and I know that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, if you hire people that have the same passion as you, see the vision you've got, they'll give you everything they've got to help you succeed because it's what they want to succeed in too. So
yeah,
make sure you put that into your thoughts as you're hiring people.
Yeah, absolutely. Look for team members and not just employees.
That's right.
And I know it's hard. It's really hard to find good employees. I know from being a businessman myself. However, when I feel like when I made that shift with the last business I owned, made that shift in my head of finding teammates versus, I realized I had to be the boss. And there were sometimes I learned the hard way that I was too good of friends with my employees, and so therefore they wouldn't listen to what I had to say sometimes, but yeah. But that was okay. But ultimately it worked out really well. I liked having the team aspect, and I loved it because I had like zero turnover in my company, and it was great. So all right, well, let's get on with the tip for the day, and this is the last of the 10 mindsets. However, just so you know, just because we're stopping at number 10 here, that doesn't mean that there's not more to learn. There's a lot more to learn that goes to apply, because I'm giving you the mindsets, but I haven't really showed you how to implement them yet. Aha. We have a lot of work. We have a lot of work to do, my friends.
Cliffhanger.
Yep, the cliffhanger. But mindset number 10 is winners know their value. Okay. That they know that they have valuable ideas, and this is something that's kind of interesting. And again, this is something I learned from all of these people that I interviewed over the years, and they all found this isn't something that you're going to see right out of they know their inherent value. It's not something you're going to see just right out of the chutes. Okay, you're not going to get out there and say, oh, I feel the value of everything I'm doing. No, it's not going to come right away. Because again, there's this process. Remember how we keep telling you it's going to be 3 to 5 years before a business gets off the ground and starts to really turn a profit. There are times where it turns a profit a little bit sooner, but if you look at it for the long term, again, you'll have a lot better chance of success. But here's what I'm talking about with the value thing. What happens is, let's just say you're starting right here, and your goal is right up here. As you start to go towards that goal, what happens is you reach this magic point. I cannot tell you when it is. I just know that it exists, and it literally happens overnight. It's like you're out there just struggling. You can't get anything to work. And then all of a sudden one day you get a phone call and somebody says, hey, are you still doing that thing that you've been telling me about for all these years that you've been working on? Well, yes, I am. I really need that right now. And so, oh man, can we get together and you can help me out with that? Well, that comes, like I say, somewhere right in here. And then it's like this double motivation kicks in, because you're still going for what you want. You've still got that desire there, but now you've got this motivation from underneath, so to speak, because now you're starting to see, oh, what I'm doing is working. People like it. Now I want to make it even better. And it's just an awesome feeling to be when you hit that. They call it a sweet spot in some business realms, but I'm telling you, Jay, I've had the opportunity to experience that several times in my life, and I just think everybody ought to have that. But it's a commitment that you got to make to go for this goal here, and it's going to feel awful lonely at first. But if you keep going, literally, you just wake up one day and you start getting phone calls. It's the most bizarre thing. However, it does happen. But that's when you see the value of your ideas, when you start to see that the things that you're doing are actually helping other people, and it's helping them in a big way, and it's helping them provide for their families, or helping them create the new ideas in their life that are helping them get what they want. And just to have that feeling of, you know what, even though they were the ones that did all the work, it was just cool to have a little small part in helping them to get what they were after as well. So again, it's all worth it, guys. These 10 mindsets of a winner, go back through them. They're, as I said at the beginning, what they are, they're habits. But if you see these 10 habits, every person out there who is successful has these 10 things, and they're doing them consistently. And that's what separates them from everybody else. They're not born talented. They're not the prettiest people in the world. They're not the best singers. They're not whoever told Bruce Springsteen he could sing? But guess what? He's famous. He's good. He's a great musician, and he's made a name for himself. As I said, is Ozzy Osbourne the most handsome guy out there? I hope they call me on this. Come on, bring it on, Ozzy. Give me a call. No, anyway. But Ozzy Osbourne would have never made it past Simon, on what is
American
that?
Idol
American Idol or anything like that. He would have never made it. But again, he believed in what he was doing. You can go through all 10 of those mindsets, and you'll see him. Does he feel awesome about himself? Yes, he does. In that aspect, he knew he was an entertainer, and he knew he had what it took to make people listen to his music. Okay. Did he take risks? Oh yeah, he took risks. Okay. Did he follow the instructions of his coaches? Yeah, things weren't working well for him. Matter of fact, when he made the jump from his band Black Sabbath to being a solo artist, there was a big learning curve there, and he relied very heavily on other people in the industry to help him figure out how to make that jump. Okay, was he willing to look silly?
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, these things work. Was he willing to put the positive, go through the negative to get to the positive? Absolutely. Again, you can go through all 10 of those mindsets. Every famous person that you can see out there, that's what they're doing. They're doing these 10 things consistently, and that's what makes them who they are. And you can do the same thing too. So anyway, make it happen, man. This is powerful stuff we're teaching you. Put it into play. If there's anything we can do to help, please leave it in the comments. We'll get back to you.
All right. Now, today's kind of an interesting fun fact, if you're a history buff especially. Okay. Today is National Winston Churchill Day.
Okay.
Now, you're wondering why in America we celebrate Winston Churchill Day.
Yeah.
Well, one of the thoughts that he had is success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on April 9th, 1963, President Kennedy signed into law a bill making Churchill, the soldier, author, indefatigable British Prime Minister, an honorary citizen of the United States.
Mm.
It wasn't his birthday or even the day of his death. He was still very much alive at the time, but the day did have military significance for us all. Sir Winston, knighted by the Queen for his wartime service to England, is credited with unifying the British people during the darkest days of World War II.
Mm.
To commemorate Winston Churchill Day on April 9th, we have great facts and pithy quotes to help you keep calm and carry on. So maybe today you want to go out and learn a little bit more about this great man, Winston Churchill. We've talked about him before. They didn't really like him. They thought that he was going to mess everything up, but he kept England alive during World War II. He was the driver that kept the British armies going and kept Britain on its feet during those dark days. So
absolutely. All right. Well, man, Jay, it's been a great week.
Yeah, it has. So, we love doing these for you. We really would like to have you tell your friends, tell people you know about our morning kickstarts. Like us on Facebook, share these videos, subscribe on YouTube so you know when things come out. We'd love your comments, your opinions, your thoughts. If whatever you would like to let us know, good or bad. If we're doing something you don't like, let us know. If it's something we can change. If you just don't like the way I look, I'm not sure that's gonna change much. Maybe I'll put
with modern technology, Jay, we can change our looks.
Yeah, that's right. I'll put that emu filter on or something. I don't know.
That's right.
But just let us know how we can help you. That's our goal, is we want to help you build a more resilient life, design the life you want to live, and become the person you really want to be. So make sure you listen on resiliencetalknetwork.com, subscribe, like, all those things, and we'll say goodbye for the end of this week and see you on Monday.
All right. See you guys next week. Have a great weekend.